This is Florida State University.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Number one is the dorms. If you want to live on campus in the dorms, you need to make sure to apply super early. Florida State is very limited in the number of spots and college students that they live in their dorms on campus. But no fret if you did apply a little late. There are tons of apartment complexes right by campus or within a driving or walking distance that are really nice and affordable that you can choose. Now, if you're looking at dorms, the best way to go is Azalea. These are the newest dorms that were built in 2017. They have tons of food and restaurant options literally in the dorm complex right at the bottom. They're super nice, they're modern, they're conveniently located on campus. So if you had to choose, definitely pick Azalea. Now, speaking of food, that brings us on to our next point, number two, meal plans. If I were you, I would definitely recommend getting a meal plan here. It all depends on how much you eat and what you want to do, but for me personally, it's been so nice balancing school and all those other activities, not to have to worry about getting up and making food and all of that, but just being able to swipe in and go eat at one of the dining halls. The dining halls here are pretty good. There's Swanee and Seminole Cafe. Seminole Cafe is much better, and it's kind of a hidden gem because it's on the further side of campus. But once in a while, you definitely get some pretty good food here. I am not complaining about it at all. I think the dining halls are pretty decent. And we also have tons of restaurants on campus where you can use a meal exchange, which means you get up to $6.50 plus tax off of whatever meal, and then you can use dining dollars on top of that to pay. So we have chain restaurants like Chick-fil-A, Subway, Steak and Shake, and also smaller restaurants like I mentioned earlier at the bottom of Azalea. So there's tons of different options, and the good thing about FSU is the restaurants are spread out sporadically throughout campus. Now, since we're talking about campus, this brings us to our third point. Do not bring a car. Now you may be thinking, Daniel, I need to drive, and I'm gonna tell you, no you don't. Here at FSU, one of the worst complaints the students give is the parking. Not only has my friend who has a car gotten so many parking tickets, but let's say you get lucky enough to find something, most likely it's gonna be in the wrong spot or during the wrong hours, and you're gonna get a parking ticket for it, and that is no fun for anyone. So most people do walk, or I would recommend bringing something like an electric skateboard or a bike or something like that. But if you have a car, just be cautious of that and make sure you know that you probably won't be taking it out as much as you think you are, and most of the time you'll be walking throughout campus. Now, as far as classes go, that brings us to our fourth point. Stay in constant communication with your advisor. I cannot stress this enough. One of the more negative sides of FSU is that you have to make sure you're putting in the work as far as it goes academically. And what I mean by that is your advisor is not going to reach out to you. You're in college now, and you have to make sure to put in the time and the effort to reach out to them in order to set up a meeting, talk, and discuss your plans for your major and your college career and your path as it pertains to what classes you have to take, what major you want to go into, and all of that under the sun. So make sure that you're in constant communication with them, go over your schedule, make sure you're going to see them, you're having constant meetings with them, and you just have that good relationship from student to advisor, because if you want to help yourself, then they're gonna wanna help you as well. And for our last point, number 5, make sure you join as many clubs as you can, any organizations, and other fun things to do on campus. When you first get on campus freshman year, they have this super fun thing called Welcome Week, where they have tons of things every day and activities on Landis Green, which is kind of the center hub where FSU students hang out. If you want to check out a little campus tour, you can check the last video right there. Shameless plug. So that about wraps up everything that you need to know about Florida State University. I hope to see you soon, and if so, go Noles, baby. I'll see you next week in another video. If you like this, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace! Do I look fat?